All right. Hello, everybody out there in Line Dance Land. This is Queen Sheila from the Line Dance Connection of Tampa, Florida. So glad that you all tuned in today. We are excited about our podcast today. We have some exciting guests all the way from the other coast of United States, but we're going to get to that in a minute and we're going to bring them in. But before that, I'm going to bring in my co-host, Miss Zandra Hill Costa. Hey, Miss Sandra.
Hey, Queen, how you doing?
Girl, I'm blessed. I am blessed. You know, I'm blessed to be here another day. What about yourself?
Amazing.
Yes, I'm telling you now. How's your weather today? You had good weather today?
We did. Very lovely. The sun is down now, but it's still a good day.
Oh,
Weather
yes.
is beautiful, clear, no
Hmm.
rain. That's
All
always a
right.
good thing.
Yes.
What
Yes.
about
So we
down there?
beautiful. Beautiful day. It hasn't been real hot, like 68, 70, and that's cool for us. We're used to the 90s. So the weather is really good and no rain. And, just we had celebrate my husband's birthday last night. So, oh God, I still have jet lag because we're so tired from
Of
that. And we didn't get
course.
home. Yes, we didn't get to the hotel till about 2 in the morning after we cleaned up. And then we got it early this morning to come home. So I'm kind of tired, but couldn't go to sleep. I guess I'm so excited about tomorrow. We leave for our cruise. So, you know, it's all
Of
good.
course you are.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
thankful. I'm really thankful. So it's a lot of work. Tell anybody if you're doing a group cruise, it's a lot of work. But I'm thankful. And so we're going to bring our guests in. We're going to say hi to our online guests. We got Miss Melba. Hey, Miss Melba. And Miss Marilyn Davis. How are y'all?
Hey, Miss Marilyn. Hi, Melba. How you doing, lady?
Yeah, so we're going to get ready. We have some awesome guests all the way from Fontana, California. I think they said about 30 minutes from Los Angeles. And so none other than Eric and Tish Jennings. Hey,
Hi,
how
Sheila.
y'all doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good,
Good. How you ladies
good.
doing? Everything
Yes.
all
Good,
good.
Wonderful.
good, fine.
909 is in
Oh,
the house.
Yes,
thank
with that
you. Thank you.
awesome footwork. I see the dancers on your shirt, so you take them
Oh,
with you.
Yeah, it's
Love
actually
it.
Tish and I.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
A friend of ours did a painting with this on it, and we took that and put it on the shirt.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. I
Mhm.
love it. I
Yeah.
love it. So
Thank
tell
you.
us
Thank
about
you.
909. What does 909 stand for? Where did that come from?
We are in the actual area code of 909.
Okay.
But mainly, my husband and I both, he was born and raised in California, in
Come
the
on.
909 Pomona, California area.
Okay.
I was born in Indiana, Indianapolis, but been in California forever. And then our wedding anniversary is September, which is the month 9, and it's '09, which is the day.
Okay.
Lovely.
Wow.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah,
that
we brought it all together
something?
and called it 909.
Beautiful. And
Lovely.
it's always good too when the theme that you pick or name of your team or whatever, your
Yeah,
group, that there's some history behind it.
yeah, that
You didn't
includes,
just pull something out the sky. It's some
yeah.
history behind it. And I like that. I really
Mhm.
do.
Thank you.
That's really informative, really
Thank you.
informative. So now I need y'all to tell me individually who you are.
Again, I was born Indianapolis, Indiana, just
Hmm.
raised in California all my life.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have a younger sister, older brother.
Okay.
And I love California, love line dancing, and just very honored and very grateful to be here with you guys and to be selected to do this interview today. So we really appreciate it.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Well, also she's a super mom, super woman, super
No.
professional.
Yeah, see, that's the part I'm looking
She
for.
works, she
Yeah.
works, she works in the
Oh.
law industry, so I better not get in trouble. Uh, and
And thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you.
yeah, so I'm Eric Jennings. Tish
Mhm.
and I, we've been together for 38 years, and we
Wow.
met July 7th, 1984, first date, and
Jesus.
then we got married. We were married 33 years,
Mhm.
Okay.
and we have two children. Our daughter's 30, our son's 28.
Hmm.
And I'm an architect by profession, but
Okay.
I love to dance. And so what happened is we got introduced to line dance by Chica Hunter and my cousin Tanda Blackwell, where
Okay.
all of our sons played basketball together. And it's about 2011, and said, "Hey, come on out to Acapulco's Just Dancing out of Chino, California, was putting on an event." So Tish took to it right away. Uh,
Okay.
Me, on the other hand, I was like, I don't know. So we went to, yeah, so we went to the first class, and before that, Tish used to teach Zumba, and then I used
Okay.
just used to
Mhm.
work out, so she always could dance. And I used to be in the classroom, and all the women say, get out of the way. You're too tall. You're in the way. And I'm feeling a kind of way about it, so I'll be up in the corner. But Tish would be in the back with Jackie Bowie, because at
Okay.
the time Jackie Bowie was with Just Dancing. And
Okay.
so she took to her, and I said to her, I said, you know what, man, you might have to do this yourself. I don't know, but it took our sister Karen Stiff, call her
Mhm.
KK, who
Hmm.
stayed with me after class and taught me to dance chocolate.
Okay.
So we were still at Just Dancing. When I learned that, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was in.
And
So
you was in.
yeah, yeah. So, but that's a little background. Like I said, we
Mhm.
mostly live in California. We lived in Salt Lake City for 6 years, Utah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then Tish made us rush back.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of the
Mhm.
backstory.
Okay. And how long have you been teaching line dance?
Uh, Officially teaching, I believe it's been about, we've had 909 for 4 years, and we were teaching under Jackie Bowie, who was Dance for Fun for Life for
Mhm.
about a couple of years.
No,
So
more
Okay.
than that.
more than that, might
Yeah.
be more than that.
Here's
Yeah.
the story. Tish is
Okay.
so humble, but she's like, in my opinion, the goat. But what happened in 2011, we started.
Hmm.
2012, we learned Jackie Bowie's dance inspiration. She was
Okay.
grooming us and all of that good stuff. We went to J&J's class, James and Jackie Rice in Los
Hmm.
Angeles. And
Okay.
Jackie, Jackie Rice, she don't play. She came up to
Uh-huh.
us and said, Jackie Bowie's dance inspiration? We go, yeah. They threw on out the headphones on Tish and I and said, teach it. After our first year.
Okay.
And so we did.
Excuse me.
And but Jackie Bowie, along with them, they really nurtured us.
Hmm.
We had the likes of Marva Black that we were able to be around, and then
Mhm.
Just Dancing, Rose Peterson, Peter
Yes,
Washburn,
those were the beginnings. Yes.
Racine Watts,
Yeah.
Mama D, we call her. That's
Hmm.
Dolores Flanagan.
Okay.
Our good sister Lisa
Lisa
Woods.
Woods. Yes.
All
Yeah.
these folks helped groomed us.
Hmm.
And then on
Hmm.
the East Coast, we had Chris Blues, Nicole Points, Ali
Hmm.
James. We have Will Baker,
Lou and
Lou
Nikki and
Yes.
Jenkins, all of them.
Erica and Jay.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean, just all the wonderful people you see all over the country, just spreading the love, spreading their expertise, and we've just really taken to a lot of them, and we just love dancing. We love everything about dancing, the camaraderie it brings with people, the exercise it brings,
Hmm. Yes.
socialization. It really has been a great factor in our life, especially as our kids were getting older and graduating high school.
Hmm.
It became a real big part of our life and a part of our socialization. So it was a very, very good thing. But I really want to emphasize the beginnings that we were with Just Dancing, because that really fed into us as far as beginning to love line dancing. And
Okay.
then it took off from there. So we always like to give our kudos to everybody that has been a part of
Mm,
that in our lives, because everybody had to have somebody that
that's true.
introduced them to this craft. And they have
Hmm.
to always remember and give kudos to those people, because without any of those people, we will not be here extending this on and on and
Hmm.
on with everyone else.
Right.
Mhm.
So we always like to make sure we give kudos to everybody that has been a part of our line dancing journey,
Yes.
and we
Hmm.
like to make sure we give that respect out to everybody.
Because we were beginners, and so we needed
We
to.
all were at one time.
Yeah,
We will not ever forget
yeah,
the beginners ever.
yeah.
I
So
like something that you said, Tish. You said the craft.
Yes.
People don't take this as a craft. It definitely is a craft. And we
Hmm.
all have, we all may teach, but we all have our specialty. Like some people
Absolutely.
are just good choreographers, some people are good
Absolutely.
teaching, or some
Hmm.
people can do both, it just depends.
Hmm.
Some are very good dancers. It just depends. But they don't recognize it a lot in our community as a craft. And it
Absolutely.
really is.
It
It
really
takes a
is.
lot of
Yeah.
work.
A lot
You
of
got
work.
to constantly learn dances. You got to constantly be able to teach them. It's a
Hmm.
lot. So
A
I
lot of
like that what you
yeah.
said. It's a craft.
Thank you.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes,
What
no, absolutely. I agree. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of discipline. It's a lot of your time, your effort, your energy. But the end product is the best. That is
Yes.
the greatest thing about
Yes.
line dancing. That end product is the best. So
Yes.
we just want to continue that as long as we can, as long as the line dance family allows us to. We're in it.
well,
All
and
right.
one of
Awesome.
the things
So,
that Tish and I
uh,
we started. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Zandra.
no, no, what? Go
Oh,
ahead. I'm listening.
yeah. No, we started this because number one, we both still work, and we wanted something outside of that, and we wanted to do it for fun.
Mhm.
So we went places that it didn't matter. Somebody said, "Oh, you shouldn't go there." We didn't care. We're going because we just want to
Right.
dance.
Mhm.
Yes.
And so that's really what got us started. And like I said, when I come home from work, I mean, I'm in there and I'm working on the deal. Maybe it's a multi-million dollar deal, but I'm looking over at the line dance, trying to learn it for the night, and because I you know
Mhm.
this one gonna get on me if I'm not right. So it is so much
Mhm.
fun. And like I
It
said,
is.
and also shout out to Stefan and TCH,
Mhm.
Brooklyn Ed, because Drama
Hmm.
was one of the first dancers. We were watching Stefan and all them guys do the
Yes.
dance,
Mhm.
and
Hmm.
we had to learn it straight off the video to teach it. And
Hmm.
so a lot of these guys and gals are just pioneers. The twins and
Mhm.
John Woodhouse. I mean, we can go on and
On
on
and
and
Yeah.
on.
on.
Yes.
And, and then Karen Penson out of LA. That's my
Mhm.
girl.
Mhm.
I
Candace,
used to be scared of her.
all smell. Yeah.
All smell
We
for
can go
sure.
on and
Baby,
on,
yeah,
on and
baby
on.
brother Sean and sis Ejaya are so creative.
Yes.
And in California, we have all of that. We are
Hmm.
so lucky.
We're
Yes.
yeah.
We'll go
Yes.
from Ed Griffith in San
Hmm.
Diego to
Yeah.
J in Los Angeles,
Mhm.
Marva.
Hmm.
We
All
got
the way up
Ibar
Yeah.
north.
Cornelius
Marva
up
Black.
north. I mean, and then
Yes.
Tammy Love up in Victorville. And now we
Hmm.
got new folks with Darlene Addison
Mhm.
Hmm.
and Linda and those guys in Marino. So the list just goes on and on and on. And when we come together in Cali,
Hmm.
we have a good time. And also a shout out to Harriet Stuckey and Miss Dottie.
Mhm.
Okay.
She was
Uh-huh.
some of
Absolutely.
the first,
Absolutely.
and she put us on with teaching some of her classes too, because she's seen something in us. So it's
Okay.
just when we come together, Tish and I, we go to have fun.
And what I
Absolutely.
like about when I met you guys for the first time in UC Star Wars the year
Yeah.
that they had the blizzard, and I
Mhm.
met you all, and it was for me it was your personality. You were so outgoing, so refreshing,
Thank you.
so sometimes you meet people and they kind of standoffish, but y'all were like, hey, how you doing? Like you knew me for a long time. My
Right. And
husband's
that's
like, who
that's
is
our
that? I say,
personality.
I don't know, baby, but they nice.
That's us
That
all
was
the
my
time.
first. Go
And then
ahead.
Oh,
You
we
hit it.
ran into you at Vicky Johnson's out here, if you recall, for the
Yes,
cold
I
uh,
came and I taught at Vicky's a couple of
yeah,
years
yeah,
ago. Yeah.
Vicky
So,
Johnson, Cold Sisters, shout out.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
uh-huh.
yeah, we got
Yeah.
all that.
So you
That's all
do.
right. So, Tish,
Yes.
I heard Eric say it was Tucker that did it for him.
No,
What
Uh,
did?
chocolate,
Uh-uh.
no, chocolate.
chocolate, the dance.
Chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chocolate. Okay. I
yeah,
yeah,
thought you said
no,
Thank
Tucker.
you, Lord.
no, Tucker's something
yeah,
else. That's
chocolate.
way different.
Uh-huh.
That's
I
way
was,
different.
Yeah,
you
that
know,
was
when
Wait,
Eric said
okay.
it, I was like, really?
chocolate.
But
No, chocolate.
chocolate. Yes, I
Yeah,
love chocolate. What
yeah.
Yes,
did it for
that was
you?
it, it's like back in the day, that was a hard dance. That was considered a hard dance for us, and we were
In
trying to
California.
in
Yeah.
California, and we were trying to.
Okay.
I'm with Eric. Chocolate was the one we were trying to conquer. We weren't thinking about nothing else. It was that
Okay.
was it. We were going to conquer it, and once we did it, I was like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can.
But she was
And
saying which dance got you going.
I agree, chocolate probably because
Yeah.
we were doing it at
Chocolate.
the same time. Yeah, we were doing it at the
Okay.
same time.
And
Yeah,
she got it the
but
first time
I
around, by
did
the way.
not.
Her memory,
I did
that's
not.
why she was awarded, what do you call it?
No,
Stepper,
stepologist.
stepologist.
No, I did not.
Because she'll teach
Okay.
us one time
No, see,
and
I
it's
told him
done.
stop putting that label on me. No,
I'm telling the truth. I wear a t-shirt that says ketchup.
no,
Okay.
no. You know what? When like Eric said,
Everybody knows it.
like Eric said, when we were with Just Dancing and we used to dance every other week at Acapulco, that was our outing to be able to get out and do all the dances we had been learning to prepare to be able to do them. And when we went there for the first time, I saw it, I heard the music. I got on the floor. I was one of those that was on the floor stepping on feet. You know, I didn't know
Okay.
the whole line dance lingo. I didn't know where feet were
Excuse me.
positioned or none of that. I got on the
Mhm.
floor. I was on dancing on people's feet. Everybody was nice, and they kind of politely pushed me to the back. You know, and so I was like, every single minute, I never left the floor. And I told Eric, class was that following Monday. This was on a Wednesday. Class was that following
Okay.
Monday. You better believe I was in class. That
He's in
following
class.
ever since. But the one thing I would like to make note of is, like Eric mentioned with Jackie Boyd, she was always in the back, and that was my thing. I am always in the back because
Okay.
I learned from being in the back because I was more comfortable, and there are a lot of people who are a lot more comfortable being in the back, you know,
You're
for
right.
whatever reason. And I love that. I am always in the back because I like to be able to help somebody help me. I like to help somebody else.
That's
And
wonderful.
I don't want to forget the people in the back because they may be too nervous or just not, you know, comfortable enough to want to be in the middle or be up front or lead a dance, you know. So never forget the people in the back.
That's right. That's true.
Well, that's right. Because, you know, even beginners, I notice that's the place that they hang out.
Yeah.
If that's the first time in class, I try to encourage them, you know, come in the middle if you won't come up front. But you're right. The back is it's the first place we go.
Yeah.
And I always tell people, I said, when you're brand new, get in the middle. Because when we make a turn to another wall, it's always somebody in front of you. You know, when you turn to that back wall, it's somebody in front of you. And that's what I tell my people. When you're brand new, get in the middle. So whatever way we turn, you know, there's somebody that can help you to follow.
Right.
So
And
real
dances
quick
start again. So you don't want to be the one in the back and they're looking at you like
right. And you're like, yeah. I want to do a shout out. We have a lot of people that tuned in. Now I might miss some names. So Zonda, you keep me posted. Okay, we have Linda Flowers. We have Talagia Hatcher. I think I said that night.
She's out here with us. Yeah, Taloja.
Okay. And Ray Tuku.
Ray's
on there.
What did he say? He said, I love me some Tish and Eric.
Tish and Eric, yes. And then we have Adrian Speed in Motion. She said, hey. And of course, Melva. We have Melva on. And we have oh my God, from London. What's her name?
Carla.
Carla Gray. Yes, from London,
Earl
and
Miller.
Earl Miller just tuned in. Yes. So
All
as
right,
you see,
welcome
they tuning
home,
in.
Earl.
Oh,
Yes.
guys.
Welcome back, Earl.
Thank you.
Glad you
Yeah.
had good travels. Chris Blues is in. He was like, those are
yes.
some good folks right there.
Uh-huh.
You know what,
Yeah.
Chris? I take you at your word. I feel like they some good people.
Thank you.
I look forward to meeting them. I can't
Yes.
wait.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We look forward
Yes.
to y'all too.
And look,
Yes.
I can't forget my little brother.
Oh.
Marquise.
Oh, yeah, Marquise did tune in. You're right. Yep, Marquise is in.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me see. Oh, he said he's still working on his sea walk, brother.
Oh, yes. Marquise, Andrea. Drea, you know I'm the rough girl like you. Girl.
Hey, listen, we hung out with them in New York, and boy, that was
wonderful people. We love them. Absolutely love them.
What they doing?
Yes.
Out there in Florida, and then they got the counterpart 305 over in Miami. It's hot out there. And then Chris and Nicole, we got to hang out with them out in Cali and Ali and all them.
And you know, a good note when we do travel and we do connect with other couples, because it's you don't have a whole lot of couples in line dancing, and the ones that we do connect with, we try to at least connect with whoever's there, even if we don't know them. We try to at least get to know them at that event when we're there, because it just feels good to see other couples. Like we see James Carr and Anisha and just any other couples. We just want to give kudos to all of us that are out there just trying to connect with one another while we're doing this journey of dancing. And I think it's a good thing for couples as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have
Chris White, STL Flavor.
I have two questions for you. First one's for Tish. Tish, what I want to know is, how do you cope with, or how do you deal with when you two are teaching and you have this certain new lady that comes in and she needs Eric's one-on-one attention, how do you deal with that?
You know what? I'm all for it. I'm all for it because we both do the same thing. If I see somebody that is struggling, I go right by him. I go right next to him. A lot of people in our classes, they know, they see me pointing and clicking, but I will zone in on that person, and I will focus on them, and I'll give them that extra, whatever they need, whatever they want me to do, call out, make it simple, do modifications, whatever it is. I will do that. So I have no problem at all, because we love it so much and we want people to walk out of our class with smiles in their faces, whether they get it from me or from him. I'm all for it.
Okay, great.
So
Thank
who does the most instructing?
We both do. We both do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
He does the music. He's great because he does all the music. He's the DJ. He does everything. And he does teaching. So he's doing it all.
Well, I'll do more of the intermediate advanced, because Tish, frankly, she has a good knack of how she instructs. The bottom line. For me, like she'll break it down. We both call out steps and counts because that's how Jackie Bowie taught us. And then for me, I don't know, I'm a little bit of a jokester sometimes, but I have fun with the advanced dancing. Like Chris Blues, that my baby brother, he's one of my favorite. I like doing all his stuff. He come up with some stuff that every time he come up with something, I'm like, ooh, let's get up into this. But I learned from Tish how she teaches as well, and I have my own style. And then back to Queen Sheila's question is that this is a woman-dominated community, basically, and there's a trust. I actually have it the toughest because everybody likes Tish on both sides. So, they always want to, dance with her, see what she has to say about and do things. She's just so smooth, stuff like that. And I feel so honored and privileged because she's my partner, not only, as my wife, but in dance.
Love it.
So, but it is tough sometimes because she has high expectations, and I've been known to get up there and forget some things because
we all do. You
yeah.
guys know
Yeah,
we all
yes,
do.
yes.
Well,
We all do.
there's a stepologist, right?
No, we all
So,
do.
but no, it's and then what I try to do is, make sure I keep boundaries, things of that nature, and
Yes.
but with our two different teaching styles, I think it makes our class have a lot of energy because also what we do is I tend to move around more. I want my wife to move around more because she's 5'2". And then we've
Okay.
got a big class, and she's so sure-footed that
Mhm.
everyone wants to see her. And what happens is that when she moves around, boom. And what's cool about it is that we get instructors to come to our class. So we're instructing instructors in a sense, but
Okay.
also very advanced students and beginner students. So we have to really um, work together to mix up our styles and make sure everybody's covered. But when we trick them a little bit, because when it comes to the intermediate advanced hour, we don't tell them that. We just
Okay.
started teaching. We don't
Just
demo
start
the dance, we
teaching.
start teaching.
Mhm.
And so we have some
Yes.
beginners hanging in there doing some advanced dances. It's like, well, this beginner dance is a little bit challenged. I said, that was just
And
an intermediate.
we want them to feel comfortable. And then once they have it,
Right.
then we tell them, you just did a more advanced intermediate
Right.
dance,
There you
and they don't
go.
even realize it. And then they're excited and motivated, and
Right.
encouraged.
They
Okay.
start
Let
talking
me
stuff.
ask.
They're
Go
like,
ahead.
ooh.
I want to ask part two. Remember, I said I had two questions. My
Okay.
second question is to Eric. Eric, I just started an all male group, line dance group. Okay. And what I did was I got all the wives that in my class, their husbands sent messages out, and a few of them did show up. But my question, how do you get them to be comfortable enough to join the other guys? Because I invited like 10, and I think about 3 showed up. So they're like, well, oh no, oh no. But then we had a party last night for my husband. It's his birthday. We had the party, and we did a dance, and it was a beginner dance. We did the jump off. Okay. And
Uh-huh.
so all the guys got on the floor and they were doing it. And I was like, well, this is the dance I was going to teach, that I was teaching to all the guys. But you all didn't come because you were afraid that I was going to do step. Now, I'm not crazy. I've been teaching for 9 years. I'm not going to do an advanced dance to guys who've never danced before.
Right.
That
Right.
wouldn't make sense. So, what would be your advice? What I can do or say, or how I can get them to come, just come and try it,
Sure, sure. Well, it took AJ Deese, Teddy
Oh,
Massey,
AJ. Okay.
Sir Charles, and those guys to capture me in Vegas
Hmm.
to learn how to dance like men.
Okay.
Uh, one challenge that you have is, and I hate to say it, but you're a woman. And what happens is
Hmm.
men are that way is that a lot of
Hmm.
us play sports. We're built differently, so we understand our anatomy is different.
Okay.
Women
Hmm.
have hips, low base, we're upper. And when you play sports, you're always taught to bear down and you don't know how to really flow or move. And so you start to work like you have two left feet and the balance and all that is what it is. So first off, what you have to do, and we created a scenario out here with just the men, is that we go over the basics, but we go over how it is to dance comfortably as men. Because when
Okay.
we're in a room of all women and they stop popping their hips and moving differently, stuff like men be like, oh shoot, I can't do all that. And if you look at how Marquise and Drea dance together, okay?
Okay. Hmm.
Marquise, he's buff and but he's smooth. He got his own style, and Drea just funky, doing her thing.
Uh-huh.
But what happens is that they adapted their own style. So what happened is a man will look at him, or like a
Uh-huh.
Chris Ali, and say, "Hey, I want to mimic what that is." And
Okay.
so, but I need that guy. So maybe you have a guest guy instructor or something to partner with
Uh-huh.
you. And I'm not trying to
Okay.
be
No,
chauvinist or
no,
nothing like
no.
that.
And
It's
I
just,
appreciate it. I'm trying to
it's
learn.
just
I want to learn.
men hear through different headphones than women. And what
Okay.
happens is that all of a sudden they can they can become more vulnerable. Because I ain't trying to
Hmm.
be normal in front of some other ladies because they're gonna like
Okay.
show me up. So I want him to be where I'm at. Also, the language of, hey, listen, brother, you don't have no hips, nothing like that. You can, work your style this way or that way. But it mostly comes from a man watching another man dance.
Okay.
Like I said, when AJ Dees and Teddy and those guys, they took me into a back room in Vegas and they just showing me some moves, stuff like that. I was like, okay, I can do this. So this is my.
And thank you. I appreciate that because I'm struggling with this, but I want to make it happen,
Yeah, you're gonna make it happen. It's just, get them comfortable, maybe, another guy that or something like that. And once men get past that hurdle of saying that, hey, I'm not trying to be embarrassed and all that. And that's what I noticed. All of them, like, most men want to have it together before they come. So they don't look bad. And that's the thing that hold them up, because they'll get in there and go like, oh no, I ain't looking like no fool out here,
Right. Yeah.
No.
So Eric, tell me this.
Yeah.
If most women, they enjoy doing their little, rolling when we some call it around the world.
Yeah.
So if we were going to roll our hips to the right and to the left,
right,
as a man, how would you instruct your men to do that move?
Okay, it's two sides of that story. There's the dark side and the Jedi side. I'm gonna give you the dark side first, is what I call it. Normally, if it's guys who are just beginning, because we're top heavy and stuff, like we're cool, we post up like a 2-step, something like that. We'll, boom, bang it a little bit, and then also as you learn line dance more, you start to feel more comfortable that you can roll and do stuff. Now on the light side, I had Racine Watts and Stefan, those guys said, hey, there's nothing wrong with the man rolling. So I actually got a shirt made up for me by one of my students that said, don't teach the roll. Because that was my thing. Because all of a sudden I got comfortable and I used to teach that, get your 2-step on, bro, or whatever. And then all of a sudden I started rolling, bam, I was like, and I dare somebody to talk about it. It's like, what? That's when the hood come out. You'd be like, but what happened is that soul line dance made me comfortable enough that I'm okay with it. And then what happens, a lot of guys, when they smooth it out, like Steph and those guys, when they smooth it out, it looks cool. And so when you can make that look cool to a guy, and they're gonna get it. And then also Brooklyn Ed, he and James Carr, those guys that came out, I worked out with them, and I was going like, you know what, this is all right. So that's how I started them off. I started them off conservative, Zandra.
Okay.
And then I say, if you want to be a real G, then you'll roll with me. So
okay.
Yeah, what? Did you teach Keith that move?
No, I ain't taught Marquise nothing. That Marquise got a flow of his own. That's a bad boy right there.
No, that's him right there. That's he. I was like, if you don't look like Marquise. But you're so right. And like Earl was like, hey, that's crazy. He said
Earl could get his rolls on. I mean, he's like
he's an amazing dancer.
Right. Earl said, don't cheat the roll.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was Cheryl. I kept that was part of my motto when I was teaching. And the ladies, I was like, come on, ladies, move your hips, because guys don't have no hips, And I'll tell Tish, hey, Tish, they cheating the booty roll. And then the guys, I'll tell them, don't cheat the roll, dog. You're going to be all right. Boom, hit it. And so Cheryl bought me a shirt that said that, and I wear it religiously.
Okay. As you see, we can always learn when we talk to line dancers to line dancers, or instructors to instructors. It's always something to learn, because like I said, this is something new for me. And I agree with what you said about the male group, because I'm trying to teach them to dance, and I'm all down here like this, and they're like, really? So I understand what you're saying. It's true that they want to see a man so that they can see how a man would do it.
But
because they're not doing
it,
all the roles that we do until they get comfortable. Like
yeah,
you
but
said.
think about it. If you look at like a Chris Blues, Molly Mall, you look at Lou Jenkins, Curtis Good, stuff like that. They're and these are tall brothers too.
Yes.
That's what I like. Got physique and the way they move and groove, they have their own flavor, but there's a style that me as a man or another man could say, oh, that's how I move. I could do that and look cool and sexy all at the same time.
Okay.
And that's what a man wants. He don't look like no punk. He he want be in and get it going. So
okay.
Yeah. So Tish, I know that you have had the opportunity to teach men. So in the midst of you instructing, how do you just teach one way, or do you give a variety of moves that they could possibly do?
Adding on what Eric said, if we do have a few guys that are in our class, and I will try to cater to a certain way to try to help them understand. But the best thing about it is I can bounce off of him. And what he does, if he sees that happening, he steps right in. He steps right in and he says, you know what, guys, do this. If you're comfortable doing this, do it this way. If you want to try it that way, more power. But if you want to, really, let's try this and see if you like it. And majority of the time it works, so it really helps me if I'm teaching something that has a lot of roles in it. It really helps me because hey, go ahead and do it this way. But mind you, a lot of the people that we have in our class, including guys, they love the roles. They don't mind.
Okay.
If the music is banging and the dance is good, they all up in it. Trust and believe.
Okay.
Rolls and all. Rolls.
I know, Chris Blues done mess folks up because I was looking at him. I was like, look at that. I said, that brother be going.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if it's flowing and you feeling it, go with it. Go with it. That's all we want to say.
I was gonna say.
I'm sorry. Faces.
Yeah, I was gonna say Reginald Garkin. I think it's how you say his name. He said, give the basics. His advice was give the basics when teaching the men, and then tell the guys to groove how they groove. Absolutely. And that's good advice, because I was like, how do I teach them? Because I'm rolling like this, and they looking at me like, really?
Now see, wait. Now Reggie's different. He's different.
Reggie, I think Reggie created the role.
Really?
I don't know. You know what, Tish?
Like Reggie.
When I see him,
I don't know, Tish, but that's just like John Woodhouse. He just said, "I like to roll."
Roll.
That's John must have worked at T Value. So that boy. And I mean,
oh yeah.
And then he makes it look real cool, but nasty at the same time. I was like,
I was like, okay, John, what you doing?
Okay. And you know what I noticed? Have y'all seen Earl? Well, I know y'all seen Earl, but when Earl danced, when Earl put his hands up like this, it's on. It is on. When he put his hands up. I love you, Earl.
But I love it. But I want to give a shout out to my friends on this side too, James Rice and Ed Griffith and all those guys. I mean, Ed got that fan popping going on along with his roles and turns. James Rice, he's like her. He's a step out. He know every dance you want to know. And Sean Dennis.
Yep.
That's a bad brother. You see him do P Valley?
Yeah.
You see Sean do P Valley? That dance P Valley? That's all snap. Look that one up.
Okay.
My little brother.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Look, John talking about no comment. It's too late. Because you know what, Miss Capture. Is that how they got? Look, John, is that how he got his name? Never mind. She said he likes to pop. That is right. And look, we can't leave our man, Mr. Ray, out. Ray Johnson. He said he likes to roll too.
Wait. Just real quick. Ray was in the game before us. When I seen him up in Northern Cali, he was so cool. And then when he moves,
I know.
And then when Ray gets dressed, he ain't messing with none of y'all.
Okay.
You're gonna get cut. So
But I
Ray,
wanted to tell
love you,
y'all
love you, man.
something that you all have that's really special is you teach together. Your communication. You could tell from just talking to you that you have something special. And a lot of people want that. And it's not, they can't really get it. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't, some people can. But you all have something special. The fact that you teach together. And from listening to y'all don't take no mess when it comes to dancing on the dance floor. No, really, because you have to be like that. Because if not, people take advantage of you. But you go in there and say, okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna do it. Either you do it or go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you don't actually say it like that, but they can read between the lines, because either you come here to dance or you come to chit chat and play. And I don't like to teach and you over there holding a conversation. That's not good etiquette. If I'm teaching, then you need to be over here learning, or leave, because I don't want you staying in my class talking while I'm trying to teach. So I see that in y'all. Go ahead.
Well, Tish, she actually is, like I said, the goat on that. True story is 4 years ago, Just Anson had decided to call it quits or whatever, retire, not call it quits, retire.
Okay.
Because they were moving on to other things, and we were like, oh, what are we going to do? And we grew a lot with Jackie. So I went on ahead and created this 909 class. I didn't really tell Tish, but what happened is that she is so good that I said, she's going to offer a lot to the community and everything. And so that's how we got that started. And I showed up one day and I was like, hey, we got a class. She's okay. What class we going to? I said, it's ours. But when we got in there,
excuse me,
she took command over time, energy, and all of that. It was fun, but she kept it on pace. And with me DJing, and I would come in between, I had to really be on top of my game because I was learning from her. It said, okay, when I got up there, I can't be shucking and jiving too much. I got to go ahead and get through this within 10 minutes or 5 minutes for this dance, 20 minutes for extreme dance, advanced dance. So and then also we didn't want to give anybody a break. So we're like, get a sip of water. We're going to keep it moving, because we come in our class, we have entry music, because we want to get you in the vibe right away. We got a decent classroom. DJ, I lay it all out. And then Tish starts with the warm-ups. Boom, she's into it. And she builds her confidence that you could pick it up off the ground. And Tish is moving around. And then we get into the beginner's dance, and then we'll call out, like she'll break down, I'll break down, what a sailor step is, or in you all's case, stuff like that. Then we'll get into intermediate, we pick up the pace.
Okay.
What we do is we say, hey, this is what's going on. Know that things are going to move quicker. So we have some students who are trying to be in that class, but say, hang on, do this 5 times, not going to happen. We also send out a lot of instructional videos. We try to
excuse me,
send out the original choreographer, because we know how to go. I mean, I've done it, she's done it. We'll teach something wrong, but we'll try to correct it the next afternoon on video. But we try to send them to the original choreographer so they can see what's intended. So anyway, that's really the background. But when people come to our class, it's a lot of energy. Tish and I, we meet everybody. We have music pumping, get that heartbeat up, get everything going, and get the expectation up, because we're here to have fun and no drama, none of that stuff. And and if you turn the wrong way, and we got this from J&J, is no fault line dancing.
Okay.
Anything you come back, you want to know, Tish and I will easily break that back down and go from there.
I know it's funny you say that, because Rondi Hackett,
he told us,
he said, Rondi say, if you go the wrong way, just act like that's the way you planned it.
There you go.
Just for your own thing. I thought that was
Absolutely.
so cool,
Absolutely.
Well, it's been really good, but we have to move on because we almost out of time already, and we have so much more to cover. But it's been grand. So I asked everyone to subscribe to Let's Talk Soul Line Dance on YouTube and on Facebook. Stay tuned to us. If you hit the subscribe button and then hit the black bell, you'll get a notification every week we come on. We love to have you join us. We're going to say happy birthday to everyone having a birthday in the month of October. Happy birthday. Now, I always sing. I'm going to tell y'all now. I lost the money my mother gave me for singing lessons, but I like to tell everybody happy birthday. Okay. So we're going to sing. Let's sing together, y'all. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yes.
Yeah. What? Roz. Happy birthday, Roz. Happy birthday, Sherry Brown, Queen. Don't forget to celebrate Andy.
Yes. Andy. Oh, we got Andy on Monday, tomorrow. Yes, we got Andy on the ship. Oh yeah, we're gonna decorate it. I can't tell everything, but we got him. We got Andy.
Okay.
He's our DJ on the cruise.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yes. Okay. And so we also want you to know that we take donations to keep the podcast going. So if you like to give us a donation, you just go to $ the LDC, and no amount is too small. $1, $2. Let me tell you, $1 or $2 add up when you don't have anything. But it's okay, because the Lord always blesses. Absolutely. And the next thing we have is announcements. Do you have announcements, Eric and Tish, that you'd like to tell us about? Somewhere you're teaching or something coming up?
Yeah, we are. We're going to be actually in Memphis coming up this April 2023. Okay. They're coming back with their event.
Handsworth and Tony.
Wait, time. Okay. I'm going to be there.
Yes, we'll be in Memphis in April. We will be teaching with our friend Chica Hunter, who does a go-away trip every year. So we're doing a soul line dance trip in Cabo. That's going to be in July. And then we will be in Indiana in October with Common Ground.
Jermaine.
Okay.
Yeah, we're so looking forward to that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And we have our J&J Soulful Steps. We have that cruise. That's going to be next year, end of September.
Be teaching.
Okay. And we'll be teaching there. That's the Cali Jam cruise. So we're looking to support that. And but we got a lot of great things on board for 2023. So we're looking forward to seeing everybody.
All right. Yes.
So that's married next year too. So
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. and y'all.
What month is the wedding?
September
10th. Yes.
Okay.
September. Yes.
Oh, so her
okay. September 10th.
Well, look, hey, Eric and Tish, this is just a side note. Y'all go on and give Linda Flowers a shout out real quick.
Oh, yeah. Yay! Linda Flowers.
Yes.
Days ago, she was getting stuff. She always on the
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah, she was supposed to be on tonight. I don't know what happened. But yes, thank you.
And we just really adore her.
I appreciate her so much because I started out trying to get, people to interview around the country. And I was going to go on site to say line dance instructors or something. And I met Linda. And I tell you, she has given me I have enough names to fill up the rest of this year and next year.
Absolutely.
So
yes,
absolutely. She's really been a blessing. She really has. Yes. Okay, so now we're going to that real good part. We need to know the dance of the week.
All right. We're going to go with The Way It Is. It's a nice beginner friendly dance that we created probably a couple months ago, and video is out there. It's actually our class. When we actually brought it to our class for the first time, we are actually in class on the video teaching it. So it's The Way It Is. The song is Find a Way. The artist is Duele. From Find a Way is the song. So check it out. We hope you guys enjoy it, and we really appreciate the support.
Shout out to Shawana Moore, her and her crew did that dance videotape to put it out there as well. So that's real cool. And also J&J always
everybody in
supporting us,
California has been supporting it. So we really, really appreciate everybody supporting it. Thank you so much.
Been doing the dance. I'm in Florida, and so I'm in Alabama. So we in the so once y'all finish with it, then it come down here. Once y'all finish with the dance,
you gotta include us.
We might catch
the
it.
Beginning.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
See, you gotta include us in the beginning so we can go with you.
Yeah. Because look, I tell them, I said, "Oh, y'all, we learned a new dance, right?" And they was like, "Oh, shoot, we should do that 6 months ago." I was like, "Dang."
You're talking about 6 months ago. They'll be like, "Oh, that's not 2 years old."
Right. Okay. Yes. That's right. Deborah DeBera, Morgan Small said, "I love this dance."
Oh, thank you.
She loves the dance.
What's up, Debbie out of LA?
Appreciate
it.
Yes.
They say good things come to good people. So as you can see, people are doing your dance, but now we have it down south. So we can rock it down here too, you know?
Absolutely. And look, and don't forget, Mr. Ed Griffith, he's on, and he said that he will see you all Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Shout out to Ed Griffith and Lee.
Yes, they're coming our way. We're excited.
And we're gonna pump it out there. And Ed has a
big event coming up that he does every year, and we like to support. So he's coming out, he's spreading the love with all the classes, spreading all the dances. So we getting people ready. That's what we love to do.
So we teaching what we taught, a lot of the dances that's going to be at these events so everybody can participate.
Yeah.
And Ed supports everyone. He's coming out of San Diego. He'll creep up on you like old age. He
just damn, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
So, and one other thing, I did thank you, Earl. He was like, please, everybody, make sure that you subscribe to Eric's and Tish 901 YouTube channel as 909. Well. I'm sorry, 909. Thank you.
Thank you. Tennessee there.
Definitely got you.
Got you, Earl. Appreciate it.
But I also have another question because I saw where Adrian said that she tuned in and watch your classes. So do you go live?
Yes.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah. So is that Adrian Harris or
Adrian Wood?
No,
Adrian Wood.
Okay. Yeah. What we do is in our class, we do go live on Facebook, but as most people know, Facebook it'll drop you because of the music.
Yes.
And one of the clues out to a lot of the DJs, I picked this up from DJ Twist, actually, that's out here. Well, I shouldn't say it.
But we're not on Facebook. Well, never mind.
Yeah, no, never mind. I'll inbox you. But anyway,
it's a way to help out.
Yeah, we do it live, but also what we didn't tell you guys is during the pandemic, Tish and I went virtual for
over
a year and a half.
We were doing virtual. Okay. A lot of people were doing virtual. Yeah.
And that was weird. Yes. Because we were in there with 2 iPads, 2 laptops, and nobody else in there. And it's like it had a green screen, it seemed like, or something. But it was really weird. And then you were trying to teach without any really
have any feedback. Yeah.
So we did that and got recognized of LA for that, which was really cool. So
what days do you go live?
Wednesday nights at 6:00 Pacific Standard Time. I know it's late for
that'd be 9 o'clock our time.
So I know it's late, but 6 to 7 our time we do beginners, and then 7 to 8 we do intermediate advanced. And then one of the things that Tish
and let me tell you how you go ahead.
Oh, one of the things that Tish and I do.
I'm sorry.
We charge $5, but it includes both sessions. And the reason being is that we want to keep it affordable, but we want to encourage those beginners to morph into the intermediate advance.
Awesome. Okay. Awesome. I was going to say, you're talking about the time. Carla Gray, who is on every weekend, when she comes on at 7 o'clock our time, it's 12 midnight in London. Yeah. But she's faithful. She stay up every Sunday night so she can tune into. She's today. So that's what you call dedication. And like you said,
Yes,
the time is
absolutely.
9 o'clock. That's nothing. She's on at 12 midnight. Man, on 12 midnight, I done turned over about 3 times, you know? So I thought that was really good. So I want to remind you, please add Let's Talk Soul Line Dance to your bio.
Okay.
That you were on the podcast. Appreciate you. And now we're getting ready for our trivia break. This is my favorite part of the show. We give away some money. All right. So we have a lot of people that tuned in today. So I know they know some good answers. So who want to go first? Tish or Eric?
I will go. Let's
ask the question.
All right.
Okay.
Name 2 of the dance groups that we dance with.
Ooh.
Okay,
and we
mentioned them,
we mentioned them several times throughout the interview. 2 of the dance. If you get one, let's take that.
No.
If
It's got to be 2. Don't get soft on
Gotta
it.
do 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So name 2 of the Name 2 of the dance groups that we dance with.
Okay.
And we've named.
All right. That's question number 1. Okay. And Ed Griffin say J&J and Snap.
Chris got it. Yeah, Bernie.
Okay, so Ed was first. Okay.
Yeah, Ed was
so
first.
Ed Griffin was first, right?
Okay,
so we put Ed.
J&J and Sudden Impact. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, look at
that. All right,
okay,
y'all.
Cool. They tuning in. Look at that. Yes, all right. So yes, great. Eric, your turn. You have a question?
Yeah. How long have Tish and I been line dancing?
Oh, good one. How long have they been
now
line dancing?
Until when they get that one, Eric, Adrian Woods sent a text out there and she said, how about you email her the secret? And she put her email address in the chat. Okay. Do you see it?
Chris Blues got it. He got the year.
Yeah.
He got the year.
Yeah.
Chris 2011. We've been dancing
Chris Blues. Okay.
2011.
Yeah.
What up, Chris?
Okay, so Chris Blues got the second one. Okay. And Zonda, you ready? While I put up the number.
Okay. What was the dance that got Eric and Tish interested in line dancing?
Yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That was at the beginning.
That was at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, but we kind of came back around.
Okay, who got it? Reginald got it? Okay.
Taloja. Thank you guys.
All right.
Yeah, she said chocolates.
That's what
chocolates.
Like
even Carla got chocolates. Ray got chocolates. I tell you, that was good. Oh my God! So y'all making it hard for me.
Yay!
Oh, I got a good one.
Okay,
I got a good one.
What you got?
How long have Eric and Tish been together?
Together or married?
Yeah, no, she said together. Yeah.
Together.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what y'all gave me.
Yeah. Well, we gave you both, but that's cool.
Okay.
But no, I like that one because
that means you had to be listening. How long has Eric and Tish been together?
That's right.
Ooh,
Melba. All right, Melba, go, Melba.
Melba, you better
Melba got that one.
Patrice, 33 years married.
Yeah, but 38 together.
Right. 38. And Carla got it right after that. Yeah. So I was 38. John Woodhouse said 30.
Right.
That was good. All right. So all of our trivia winners, if you would text me at 813-407-1216 and send me your Cash App, I will send you your money. Okay. Ooh. So the number is on the screen, 813-407-1216. And I will send you your money. Yes. And so what's left, Miss Sandra? We have something else on our list that we haven't covered yet?
I just want to say, I think they did their shout outs throughout the entire podcast, which was wonderful. But I would like to shout them out.
Okay.
Because we don't see a lot of Black love. And when we see it, it's beautiful.
Yes.
I love to see when couples recognize their strengths and their weaknesses, and they understand where I'm weak, my partner is strong. And I acknowledge that, and I humble myself, and I submit to that. And I love that, because that's exactly what I see in the two of you. So continue to be the example that I see before my eyes on today. And I cannot wait to meet you.
Yes.
Forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, definitely.
Shout out to all of our viewers. Thank you for talking
Much
to
love.
us.
Yes.
Love each one of you.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you to Sheila and Sandra for having us on. God bless your hearts.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're doing a wonderful thing. We love it. We absolutely love it.
Thank you. And I need y'all's help. I'm trying to get your girl, wait a minute, I got Jackie Bowie. I've been trying to get Jackie so I can interview her. I met Jackie at UC Star Wars as well.
Yeah. Okay.
And a couple of other places. I've been trying to get her to come on because I know she has a lot to tell us and it's going to be awesome. So if y'all talk to her, please tell her to tell me yes.
Okay. But she did. She told me yes. So I think I think it'll be easy to get her on, Queen.
Yeah. You just gotta get her
good. Yeah, because I'd love to interview her. She's such an awesome lady. So I'm interested.
Absolutely. And you know what? And it's just to see those that have tuned in tonight says a lot about who we have on. Yes, it does. Angela Brown has, she mentioned it. She said a lot of instructors are in here tonight. And that, I mean, it speaks volumes.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it does.
To the two of you. So again, thank you, and thank all of you for tuning in. Thank you.
And let me tell you, Eric and Tish, that whoever has the most online guests that come in is going to get a $50 Christmas present from me.
Oh,
I'm gonna send a $50 cash. So it looks like y'all are really at the top of the runnings, because of all the guests you have. But I couldn't tell you, I just had to see if you would do that. So at the end, my analytics will tell me who has the most at the end of the year. So whoever does December the 25th, I'm going to send them $50 cash.
Oh,
okay. All right. So
hey, Bern, gotta give a shout out to Bernadette.
Bernadette, hey Bernadette.
That's our girl.
Yes. But thank you so much, Tish and Eric. It's been awesome. Ms. Zandra, our awesome co-host. I love y'all. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing y'all in January at UC Star Wars, right? You gonna be there this year? 23?
So, Queen, if you're not going to Memphis, you won't see them
this year. Not in January. Not coming up 2023.
Oh, you won't be there? Oh.
No.
I'm so sorry.
You gotta come to Memphis.
I gotta come to Memphis. When is Memphis? When is it? I know y'all.
April.
Yeah. Actually, John will be there. And,
there'll be a John people there. Yes.
Okay. Well, Zonda, you could give me the information because that's my birthday, April.
Yay!
Yeah, my birthday
and Chris, Chris Blues.
Now, what's your date? What's your date, Queen?
4/11.
No, your birthday. 4/11.
Uh-huh.
You missed the good side by a week.
I think it's like the 14th, right? 14th or 15th?
We're both Tauruses. It's the 20th of the month. I think it changed.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
If I may, can I pray us out? Just a quick prayer.
Sure.
I know it might be, unusual, but I really feel it in my heart, and I really would like to do that if you don't mind.
Okay. Right before you pray, I always do. My mother, thank gosh. I mean, not thank God, but I thank God for taking her to home with him. And she always says that love is no good unless you give it away. So
There you
Here's
go.
some of mine. And so we do that. So now we're ready for the prayer. If there's nothing else, we ask that you pray us out. That'd be a blessing.
Absolutely. Heavenly Father, we thank you for coming with us today, this afternoon. We thank you for allowing us to be on this wonderful podcast with Miss Zandra and Miss Queen Sheila. We appreciate everyone, Heavenly Father, that have come on and have taken the time out of their day to come on and support us and have always supported us. And we appreciate all the love and all the care that has been given to us on this day and every day here going forward. We love our line dance families, Heavenly Father. We thank you for all the traveling graces for our line dance families, Heavenly Father. We thank you for all the attention that we are getting for this craft that we are all involved in, Heavenly Father. We thank you for allowing us to have the health to be able to do this, Heavenly Father. We praise everyone else that will be involved in this wonderful podcast. It is a wonderful thing. We praise everyone that will be coming forward in the next few months. We thank you, Jesus, Heavenly Father, for everything you've given us. In Jesus' name we pray. And I say that with love to everyone. Have a wonderful, blessed day.
Amen.
Thank you. You too. And thank you so much for being our guest today. And again, thank you, Miss Linda Flowers, for all of your help in bringing on this awesome couple, telling us the information. Thank you. I love y'all. Have a good one. See y'all. I guess I have to see y'all in Memphis. See you in Memphis. Okay. Bye-bye. Good night.